Welcome back. It is Food Truck Friday here on Good Day.
And today it's all about the dogs, SMASHDAWGZ. Daryl Robinson and Joshua Ramones are SMASHDAWGZ food truck.
Thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for
Normally you would have the truck here, but it's in the shop
a little bit.
It's so that it's ready to roll for this weekend so that you can feed all the people of Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan this weekend. Okay, let's talk a little bit about SMASHDAWGZ, how you all came to be. What's your story?
Okay, well, originally I had planned on doing a restaurant, a actual drive-in restaurant, and I had started getting information, planning things and all that, and then I examined the cost, and it was way beyond what I could possibly get to. And I just had watched a video that was on PBS and had gotten just an idea. I love hot dogs. And so I got an idea about restaurants all across the country, and I thought, well, we could do one here in Toledo or in the area. And that ended up turning into a thing in my head, and I'm thinking, I need the money. And it was, back then it was in the 90s, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. And I didn't have I think it was $1.2 million back then. So whatever that would be now.
Well, and the restaurant business is brutal. I mean, it's really tough. Do you find that it's been, I mean, obviously your truck's in the shop right now, but do you find that it's easier to manage with a food truck?
Yeah, especially when COVID hit, when we had the pandemic come through, it really highlighted the food trucks. And there's a lot of great food trucks in the area. And we, it kicked off things a little more.
Yeah.
We started the truck in 2018, in April of 2018, and we won Best Food Truck in Toledo our first year, and so we parlayed that in the following year. We've done stuff for the city of Toledo. We've done stuff all over Northwest Ohio.
I think our boss had you guys here to treat us one time, and everybody loved it.
It was fantastic. So let's talk a little bit more about the food, because it's pretty delicious.
Yep.
So what big of a hand do you play in picking the menu?
I married into the family.
All right. Yes. So you said it's all started over your love of hot dogs.
Yes.
So. You can do a hot dog in ways I never dreamed possible. And my favorite one here is the SMASHDAWGZ. Because maybe it's because I'm from Florida and I love a Cuban sandwich.
Nice.
Talk us through this. Where'd you come up with this?
Well, the SMASHDAWGZ, I actually came up with a name for the SMASHDAWGZ before we actually had the sandwich, because I was envisioning a sandwich, but we weren't sure what type of bread to use it with. And eventually we ended up settling on a Cuban style sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Because we were trying to figure it out. I had the name for the truck, had the domain name bought, had everything all figured out, except the sandwich that was the main sandwich. So yeah, it kind of worked out like that.
And so you press it like a Cuban sandwich.
Yeah, well what we do is we use it, instead of the ingredients on a normal Cuban sandwich, we use a jumbo Hebrew National all beef hot dog on most of what we do, including that. There's 2 pieces of Swiss cheese. Of course, he's living now. 2 pieces of Swiss cheese, deli ham, a little bit of mustard on the inside. That goes back to the traditional Cuban sandwich. And then we have a bread and butter pickle instead of a dill pickle.
Instead of the dill.
So it gives it a little sweetness. So when it all balances out, it balances out nice. That's a signature sandwich for the truck.
All right, and then you've got this Reuben style. What's this one called?
Yeah, that one's called the Hot Jiggity Dog. We did that for St. Patrick's Day a couple years ago.
Hot Jiggity Dog.
Yeah, Hot Jiggity Dog. And it's a jumbo dog, slightly sweet and sauerkraut on a regular bun on that top of that dog. Shredded corned beef, shredded Swiss cheese, and a creamy mayo horseradish sauce.
Okay,
a horseradish sauce.
What are these two?
Okay, these two, this is the slaw dog. It's seasoned coleslaw with bacon. I call bacon vitamin B.
Too.
So when the doctor tells you need vitamin B in your diet, it's in the bacon right there.
Right.
Yeah, so bacon. And then this is one of our standard dogs with ketchup, mustard, and relish on it. We just call it the dog on it. It's a regular bun with a dog on it.
Okay. All right.
A gigantic dog on it.
I see something spicy.
Yeah, we have a Mexican dog that's called the Chihuahua. Has salsa, diced jalapeno, and cheddar cheese.
Cute.
We have the Hawaiian dog. That's crushed pineapple, bacon, handmade teriyaki mayo, and red onion on a split top Hawaiian bun.
That is interesting.
And then down at the end, we have the Muttley Cristo.
You've had this one, Mel.
You've
had it, yeah, good, very good. It's a takeoff on a Monte Cristo
Yeah.
sandwich, and my wife is a genius. Nina is a genius. She designed our chili sauce, which I'll get back to here in a second.
He gives the credit where it's due.
Hey, oh my gosh, I married up.
But yeah, a lot of people like something sweet.
Yeah, that sauce.
Yeah, the
And
sauce
it's got
is the key.
powdered sugar on it.
Yeah, and what that is, that's a jumbo Hebrew National dog split down the middle, 2 pieces of ham, 2 pieces of Swiss cheese cooked on a buttered bolillo bun on our
There she
panini
goes.
press. Oh, there, yeah,
My
now
turn.
look
There
at
she
there.
goes.
And then that comes with a raspberry jalapeno dipping sauce.
Right
Oh,
here.
so
Yeah.
there's some jalapeno.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
there's
All right,
jalapeno
Mel.
in there.
Okay.
There she goes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, now you're making me hungry.
Well, look,
But
there's
this is
all
all yours.
these kind.
Yep.
And then you've got a chili dog here. What do you
Yeah.
think, Mel?
Very good.
Yeah, it's got a little sweetness to it, yeah?
I love the combination of sweet and salty.
Our chili dog, and that goes really, really well with our fries. We did not bring our junkyard fries. It's a double order of seasoned curly fries with 4 toppings on them.
But these curly fries
yes,
are amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're the only truck in the region doing seasoned curly fries on a food truck, as far as I know.
Right, and they are delicious, y'all. Don't sleep on the fries.
Amen. And then we have our chili dog. That's our #1 seller. It has a 1/4 cup of chorizo and beef chili on it, diced onion and sharp cheddar cheese.
People love a chili dog.
Yeah, and if you're allergic to flavor, don't eat that sandwich.
It's too much of it.
There's flavor in it.
There's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
too much of it.
It'll stick with you. It's really, really good. But that's our #1 seller by far. And then we had a lot of folks asking us for non-meat items.
Okay.
And one of the things we came up with was a grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese.
We had been doing them for a long time, but we hadn't really put a name on. We hadn't put it on the menu. It was just somebody to come up. Hey, do you have anything without
So
meat?
you just make it for
So we
them.
started making them, and we said, why don't we put this on the menu? So we decided to put it on the menu. And you
Kids
can get
probably
the-
like that too.
Yeah,
That's what I
kids
was
and,
thinking.
and people that they just don't want the heaviness of the meat, or they don't want something
So,
bigger.
Joshua, tell me where we can find y'all, because the truck's getting worked on.
Yes.
You're going to be out.
We're going to be out in Paulding tomorrow,
Okay.
from 4 to 8. And so we're going to be serving out there. So if you guys want to drive 2 hours to come hang out with us.
Where exactly in Paulding are you going to be?
We're gonna be at the fairgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah. And a buddy of mine, he has a memorial for his wife passed away a couple of years ago.
okay.
He has a memorial, and I bumped into him at a winery that we did out in Bryan, and I bumped into him this last year.
It's all about
He mentioned
connections,
about it.
So do you
And-
guys usually do a lot of events?
Yeah, we
well,
Just things that are going on in the community, you guys show up?
Sure, yeah, probably around 200 a year easily.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're pretty busy when it comes to, say, late April. May, probably 4 or 5 days a week easy.
It's
June,
such a
6
good
days a week.
business for a food truck, you know,
Yeah.
to just be able to roll up and everybody's already right there.
And they're hungry and they want to eat.
Yeah,
I got to eat some more of these curly fries. Do you have a website or a Facebook page where people can follow you to see where you're going to be next?
Yes, we do. Where you can check our Facebook page, and it's SMASHDAWGZ, SMASHDAWGZ, all
Gotta
one
have the
word.
Z.
There.
And then we have Street Food Finder. We have a slash Smash Dogs.
Okay.
You can go there. If you Google Smash Dogs, then you can find either of those. We do have a little bit of Instagram presence, but nothing real crazy.
All
there,
right.
so.
But you're on the socials, so check them out, find out where they're going to be next. Curly
Have a great
fries.
summer with this, you
And the
guys.
smash
I know
dogs.
that's your big season.
So good.
We'd like to come back and serve the
Yeah,
staff
hey.
here. Yeah.
Brian
Everybody listen.
Lorenzen at WTOL.com.
There you go.
Brian
Thank you
Lorenzen.
Thanks so much for being here today,
Thank you
guys.
for
We
having us.
appreciate it.
I
We're going to
appreciate it.
snack on these a little bit more. We'll be
Oh,
right
I
back.
love the really curly.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
You got to dip it in the sauce, though. And that's
Oh,
what
where's the sauce?